Hi there, my name is Christopher Smith. Welcome back to another Zip Fit Hit and another one of my lunchtime workouts. Today's session is going to be an intermediate session, so that's why I'm wearing a blue t-shirt. Beginner was on Monday, that's when I was wearing a red, and I'll be doing an advanced session on Friday, which is a fluorescent yellow t-shirt. Okay, so we're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up, and then I'm going to explain the main set. We're going to be doing 45 seconds of work with a 25-second rest. Okay, but I'll come to that. Okay, let's start with a 5-minute warm-up. Okay, so very slight bending your knees, and then big circles, just mobilise your shoulder joint, going round in one direction. So I hope you're well. Hope you're managing to keep up the exercise. I'm going backwards. I know it's tough, but do try and get out here 2 or 3 times a week. Keep your body active. If anything, just to keep you sane. And over to the other side, same again, big circles. Going round in one direction and then back the other way. So lift your arms up, very slight bending your knees. You're going to rotate your upper body round to the side, back to the centre, round the other way, keeping your hips locked in position. So really focus on turning your spine on its axis. So going around one way and the other, just do a few more of those. Okay, have a little jog on the spot. Let's get the legs moving, get the heart rate elevated. Into a chest press, push your hands forward, elbows back. Mid-air push-up. And shoulder press up towards the sky, reaching up above your head. Okay, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and then swing your arms across your body. So very slight bending your knees. Again, try and engage these core muscles, so squeeze those lower abs. Okay, and then from there you're going into heel flicks, so kicking your bottom. Lengthen out at the hips. So keep doing that for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then into high knees, lifting your knees up. A little bit higher than normal. Warming up the hip flexors, activating your calves, getting the heart rate up, getting those muscles warm so there's more elasticity in the muscles. Okay, and then wide legs. God, I'm out of breath already. Okay, come in across one side and then over to the other side. So feeling that pull through your inside legs. Try and keep your upper body in an upright position and sit back, so you're feeling that stretch through your adductors, inside leg muscles. Try and push from the heel to activate your glutes. Okay, lower yourself down, very slow and controlled. Take your left hand across, right hand, would help if I knew which hand was which. Right hand, left hand, don't worry about touching. Just increasing the stretch through your adductors. Okay, and then 3, 2, 1, and ease out of that. Okay, coming down into a few squats. So sit down into the squat, push back up. Sitting down, push back up. Driving from the heel. So sit back, use your bottom muscles to push. You're doing 10 of those. That's 5, 6, don't worry about the depth of the squat. 7, just trying to activate your quads and glutes and hamstring. I think there's 2 more now. 1 and 2. Okay, bend at your knees. Crawl forward into a monkey. So you're in this position. Engage your abs and push down into the ground. You're trying to activate the muscles at the top of the rib cage that attach to your shoulder blades. So apply pressure, activating your triceps, chest, shoulders, abdominal muscles. Okay, coming around into a windmill, so twist around, see here, toe and heel almost touch, back to the centre, pause in the middle, over to the other side, back to the centre again, and swap, back to the centre, and swap, one more on each side, so spin around, back to the centre, dynamic stretch of your chest. And last one. Okay, coming down into push-up. Drop to your knees if you want to, although you should be getting a bit more strength now, especially if you're on these intermediate classes. So dropping down, just go to 5 reps. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, bring your left foot up by your left hand, drive down through the hips, lift up and swap. So you're in this position, eyes looking forward, drive down through the hips, lift up and swap again. So you should feel a pull here, inside legs. You're opening up the hip joint, and then back to the centre. So lengthen out your body, this back leg straight, and then just push your hips into the ground, don't overstretch. Okay, lifting up, crawl back in, stand up. Okay, 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last bit of the warm up. Grab hold of your knee, bring it up towards your chest, forward, put your tip toward the back, thrust your hips forward as you come down, and reach. Swap again, knee all the way up, step forward, breathe, pause, slight thrust forward, drop down, reach, stretching out your lats. Sorry, got ahead of myself there. And come down and push, knee all the way up, step forward, drop down and push. Okay, that is the end of the warm-up. Okay, so as I said before, this is an intermediate class. We're doing 45 seconds of work with a 25-second rest. When you hear the beep, that's when we start. When you hear the beep again, that's when it stops. Okay, so if you can't hear me talking, then just listen out for the beeps to know when to start the exercise and when not to. We've got 3 rounds, about 6 minutes per round. We're working around the upper body, and then at the end of each round we're going to do just one round of very fast explosive cardiovascular work. And we've got 3 rounds, so it should take about 6, 12, 18 minutes. Okay, so 45 seconds on. So we've got round 1, push-ups, lunges on each side, hundreds working your abs, then we're going to work the side of the body, and then we're going to finish on high knees, and then I'll talk you through round 2 when we get there. So push-ups first. Okay, remember, always focusing on form first, so think about safety first, and then if you can't manage any part of the workout or you feel like you're losing form, just stop and have a breather and then come back in. Okay, so in this position, okay, you're going to do a pelvic sway one way, pelvic sway the other, mid position between those two. That's how to find neutral spine. 45 seconds of work on the push-ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're off. So lead with the chest. Take your time. 1 second up, pause. Keep your chin tucked in. Lead with the chest. Brace your abdominal muscles. Come down. Breathe in on the way up. So pull your belly button in and up. Squeeze your lower abs. So come down a second, up a second, pause. Down a second, up a second, pause. Okay, stopping there, moving on to lunges. Start with your feet, you've got 25 seconds rest. Start with your feet hip width apart, step forward, up into your tiptoe at the back. Okay, you're going to transfer your weight onto this front leg, keep your upper body upright, brace your abs. So you're going to come down like this, and back up. We're doing 45 seconds on each leg. Okay, and off you go. So drop down, push. Drop down, push. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So try and push from the heel on that front foot to activate your glutes. So breathe in. So you've got 15 seconds to go, and then you're going to move on to the other side. You can have a little bit of a rest, get your legs moving in between sets. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, have a little jog, just get the legs moving again. Okay, but we won't spend too much time on that because we need to set ourselves up again. So make sure your toes are in line, step forward, up until your tiptoe at the back. Okay, going in 8 seconds. Remember, you are transferring your weight forward a little bit onto that front leg. Don't push through your lower back as you come down. Okay, and go. Take your time with these. We've got some speed work coming up, so you're going to get the opportunity to get the heart rate up and really work at some pace. But we're just conditioning our bodies, working around different planes of motion, working different muscle groups, which also keeps the heart rate elevated. So dropping down and up. 15 seconds to go. Whoa. Losing balance there. That's what happens when you try and look at your back foot. That's it, coming down and up. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hundreds next. So lying down on your back. Okay. Make sure you do a little pelvic tilt, so you just close in this gap here between your back and the floor. Okay, then you want to engage your abs, so pull your hip bones towards each other. Raise your leg up, so you're here. Raise your other leg up. Okay, you're lifting your chest, straight legs, and pulse. So up and down. So really stretch out those legs. If you want to make that a little bit harder, just drop your legs a little bit. You want to make it easier, just bend your knees slightly. But you should be getting to a good level of fitness now if you're in the intermediate session. Little pulses, up and down. Don't forget to breathe. Try and flatten your stomach by squeezing those lower abdominal muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, we're on T-bar side plank. If you've got any wrist issues, go onto your elbow for this one. So you're here, so you can be on your elbow, otherwise your fingers are pointing away from you. Hand here for a bit of support. Line your ankles up with your wrist. Okay, and then you're going to open up your chest. Ready, and go. So you're holding that position. Now still work your abdominal muscles. Keep your chin tucked in, head back. Brace your abs. So 45 seconds on each side. So good for stability around your shoulder joint. Don't worry if you can't do the full amount. You can just move on to, you can just stop and rest. Can't actually see the clock very well from here, but I think we're coming up to 10 seconds. 10 seconds now. Don't forget to breathe. Almost there. And stopping there. Okay, swapping over to the other side. It's really important you spend some time getting yourself into the right position. So don't use the full 25 seconds, then you think, oh, I've suddenly got to get into position. Use the 25 seconds to get yourself into the right spot. Okay, so wrists underneath your shoulders. Use your hand to start with. Engage your abs. Line your ankles up. And then when you're ready, open up the chest. So head back. So I'm a little less stable on this side, so I can feel wobbling around my shoulder a little bit more. Engage your abdominal muscles. Pushing the hips up. So you're trying to line up your scapula, your shoulder blades. Wrists here, above your shoulder. Keep engaging those abs. So you've got another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, we've got super fast high knees now. Give this everything you've got for 45 seconds. then we're going to move on to round 2. Well, one round feeds onto the next. So this is all about speed, okay? We're going to work really, really fast. Don't keep your arms by your side, otherwise you're not going to get as much speed up. Really hit this hard, you should be blowing really hard at the end of it. And go. So, fast work, all the way through. Really, really motor. So you're trying to get the heart rate up. It's anaerobic. Still 20 seconds to go. Trying to get the speed up. Starting to slow down. Come on, Chris. Well done. Okay, probably need a long break, but we don't have that. We're moving straight on to push up with hill climb. Oh, and our legs are going there. Okay, do your pelvic tilt. One way, the other way, mid position, and drop. Knee in, knee out. So I'm blowing hard now after that. Keep engaging those abs, bring your knee in and out. Lead with the chest on those push-ups. So it's one push, single leg in, out. Working triceps, your chest, abdominal muscles. Okay, going on to single leg bridge. So you're going to lie down on your back, ankles, knees, hips, all in line. You're going to roll up to the top, so do a little tilt, roll up to the top. So you're here, raise your leg up, so you're at right angles, and now you're dropping down onto one leg. So single leg bridge. Hang on, not feeling that in the glutes. You can do double leg. You should feel this in your bottom muscles. You might also feel it in your hamstring a bit. We're trying to get those glutes nice and strong. They become incredibly inactive, weak and lazy when you're sitting at your desk all day long. Okay, shake that leg off. Okay, roll up to the top again. So when you're rolling up to the top, try and get that nice rolling motion going through your spine. It's an active stretch of your hip flexors. Okay, which leg did I do? Oh yeah, that one. Okay, leg up. Okay, so you're here. Hopefully right angles at the knee. And go. So dropping down and up. So this exercise, for me, always highlights that I'm much stronger in my right glute than my left. So you may find this yourself. Coming down, relax your shoulders, push from the heel to work your glutes. So coming up. Okay, 15 seconds to go before we move on to cycle abs. So back to your abdominal muscles in a second. And then we're going to do back extensions. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Just stretch out that leg. Okay, cycle abs. Working here down the front, so you should feel this right down the centre of your abdominal muscles. But then also a bit down the side, so into your obliques a little bit. So you're going to do that little tilt. Raise your legs up. Right angles here and here. Interlock your fingers. Lift your chest slightly whilst pushing down here where your abdominal muscles are, and then rotate to your upper body. So take your time. You're not supposed to be going fast here. Bring one knee in and then swap. So stretch out one leg, try and keep a nice straight line. So notice it's taking about 3 seconds per rep for me there. So really working those abs quite hard. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, felt that. Okay, flip over onto your front. We're going to do the opposing muscle group. Remember, these workouts are about balance. So we need to try and balance up the abdominals and the back. So this is working the erector spinae. So you're here, eyes looking forward, legs together. You're here, and you're going to pull and lift. Stretch out your spine. Lower yourself down with some control. So lifting up. So brace your abdominal muscles and pull with your back. Okay, we've now got an exercise that's quite punishing. We're going to be doing tuck jumps. So it's double leg, jump up, okay? Try and get your knees as high as you can. Obviously you can modify that by not jumping as high. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and so lifting up. Continuously working for 45 seconds, which is going to be tough. Keep working. Oh, this is hard. Oh, keep working. 5 seconds. That's so hard. Okay, moving on to push-up jacks. Wow. In 10 seconds, you're going to be here, do your tilt, mid position, your leg goes out and push. So push, up, out to the side, whoa, out to the side, in, out to the side, out to the side, and in, eyes looking forward. Oh, breathing heavily at the end of that one. So keep those hips locked all the way through. You see, you've got a really tough exercise. Doesn't take much to get you out of breath. Oh, so moving on to step lunges. This is your last round, by the way. So keep going. Step lunges next. This is alternate legs, keeping your pelvis square all the time. So you step, push, 2, 1, and go. So decelerate on the way down, push hard to get back up. Keep looking straight forward all the time. Try to step straight forward, decelerate on the way down, push up. So alternate legs. So use your glutes. That's the point you should feel your bottom muscles there at the bottom. Excuse the pun. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we've got side plank, thread the needle, 45 seconds on each side, and then we're finishing on beautiful burpees. So this one, elbow underneath your shoulders, open up your chest. See here, you're going to roll underneath, grab the thread, come round. 2, 1, and go. So head back, come underneath, grab the thread, pull open, roll underneath again, grab the thread, and pull up. Coming up to your last 10 seconds. So your head, your hip and your shoulders all move around at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, over to the other side. Then we've got burpees to finish. Okay, so one foot on top of the other again. So you're in this position. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Drive your hips up. Okay, remember to pull round using your abs, so you should feel this around your shoulder, around the abdominal area, and we're off. So head back and then roll underneath. So you roll underneath, grab the thread and pull the thread out and up. See here, and come underneath again and come round. Drive the hips up. Come underneath, you've got 10 seconds to go. Okay, beautiful burpees to finish. Okay, so get as many reps done as you can. Focus on the technique, feet shoulder width apart. As soon as your hands touch the ground, engage your abs before you drive your legs back. Apply pressure. This is much about upper body as lower, and then big jump up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, out, in. Big jump. Down, out, in. Feet flat. Drive. Big jump. So feet shoulder width. Use your upper body strength. Down, out, in. Working those hamstrings. Quads. 10 seconds. Oh. Now, I was going to leave it there, but I think we should throw in another round of burpees. I hope you're up for this. One more round. This wasn't on the programme. If you're feeling exhausted, you can leave it there. We're going to give this one more go. Okay, 2, 1, and we go. Come on, all the way through. Big jump. Point your toes on the way up. Try and get a bit of lift. Come on, you can do this. Up to 15 seconds. Come on, last push. Give yourself a round of applause. I'll switch off this thing. That's the end of the main set. I hope you enjoyed that, elements of it. Again, another short, effective workout. You can just slot into your day. These do premiere at 12 o'clock on YouTube, ZipFit TV. However, you don't necessarily have to do them at that point. They are recorded, so you can do them whenever you've got chance. Do try and do 3 of these a week, 4 maximum. I wouldn't do any more than 4 because the recovery period is really important for muscular development. If you just keep what you do, you break down your muscles when you're working out. So if you continuously just break down your muscles, it has a catabolic effect on those muscles. So actually your rest period is as important as the exercise itself. Okay, that's really important for athletic development. So just bear that in mind. And also just try and bear in mind the stuff you're putting into your body. You're working really hard to achieve your goals. Don't let that go to waste by eating too much saturated fats or too much sugar in your diet. I think pretty much most people know what they should and shouldn't be eating, but I know what it's like. You know, I've been at home recently during this lockdown period, and I do find myself hands going in that cookie jar a bit too often these days, because it's the convenience. I'm getting a real understanding of what it's like for you guys to be sat in offices all day long, or whether you're sat at home all day long. Usually I'm busy out and about training companies, and so yeah, this is giving me a really good insight into what it feels like to be sat behind a computer most of the day, as I do lots of remote training sessions. So this is doing me good. I hope this is doing you good. Keep going, keep focused, stay positive. Keep ping me a message, chris@zipfitclub.co.uk, if you want any advice or tips, you want to find out more about the training programs that I provide. I've actually got a training program called the Wellbeing Guide for Busy People, which teaches you how to train smart during your working week. And I'm going to talk to you more about that over the next few weeks. But as I said before, brilliant work. I hope you got through that. If you didn't, keep working on your skills, and I will see you again on Friday for an advanced workout. But remember, you can always come and repeat one of these or go to a beginner if you found that a little bit too tough. Thank you for joining me. Keep going, keep telling your friends about this, and yeah, thank you very much. Take care.